Welcome, Rangers. Good evening, Strudel. And others. Hopefully. Think we got it nailed down this time. I did everybody the favor. Character is all set up. MCM is set up. Hopefully my voice also is set up. This one is completely different. Well, I always say that, but you never know what could happen in Skyrim. Hey, Wind. Welcome. I am gonna have to adjust the audio once I get in, though, unfortunately. I'm not as talented as others, sadly. I do my best, though. Well, let's get this party started, shall we? Ooh, not quit. Doesn't like me already. See that? Wouldn't be Skyrim without something defaulting to something else. So hopefully with the testing, everything runs fairly smoothly. Oh, it's okay, Wind. I'm just happy you stopped by. I like the company. So, I only slightly altered the default that that I worked on the other day, and I quite like it. It's funny. I can sit here and spend hours, literally hours and hours, on character creation. Oh, I appreciate it, Win. Thank you. I'm happy you're here. You and everybody else. I can spend hours on character creation, and it's amazing. You go to do a couple tests, you throw something that you kind of have in your head together, and it pretty much just sticks. Hey, Ren. Nothing. I'm just getting started. This is the beginning. This is episode 1. He's a little drunk. Hold on, let's take care of this. We'll give him a little more wine. He seems to like wine and cheese, goat cheese. So things seem to stick for him. He's just here relaxing, enjoying a nice view. There's an unsightly, you know, bandit chief, just kind of hanging out with them. Oh, his name. Well, that's an interesting one, isn't it?
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords.
They do, don't they?
Swords.
I would like to introduce you to Merrick Blicard. Breton. Merrick. He is our... Well... protagonist doesn't really fit him. Antagonist, maybe. He kinda stuck. I kept the same hair. Subtle little tweaks is, it's hard to tell. I did darken his skin shade slightly. And I did give him a scar on the side where his hair drapes over is to kinda hide it. And I did change his eye color from that ice Nordic blue to a little more subtle, softer green. He does not have his necklace of articulation, or amulet of articulation. Obviously that was done just by testing. But he is a scoundrel. You can see the knife on the boot. You can also see the rest of his gear. Traveling gear, so to speak. We went nice and light with this. I altered all good to keep his money pouch right by his right hand. So he, you know, nobody's obviously going to be grabbing that off him anytime soon. We geared him up with a one-handed short sword, and he does have a dagger there on his boot. And he's kind of part of this bandit group here at Valtheim Towers. I did the bandit start. And yeah, he's just been sitting here drinking his days away. Probably should. Now we do have Winter Sun here, so I have favor with Xerxes for now. I doubt he's gonna stay with that, but you know. Loki, in case you're taking commissions, I will send that to you. But he is absolutely a scoundrel. He's already looted them of most of their stuff. He's not the leader of this group, obviously. But he did take some of the stuff that was here, and some of the stuff I did give to him. We were trying to find. He has this leather backpack. This I'm not 100% sure of, but you know. Right now we're gonna go with it. You can see the straps kind of go under the arm, and it does fit under the shoulder pads. So I may change that to brown. I'm not really sure. It doesn't clip with this cloak very much though, so it is pretty nice. He won't be wearing it all the time. Trust me. This is in only certain situations. I do have to change my audio just a bit. Turn the master down just a bit. Voice will turn up. Ambience we want up. Music seems okay, right? Does the music sound okay to you guys? Yep, I did the Outlaw in the Wild start with alternate start. And this is a full TPOS2 setup with Legacy. A focus on both. Okay, so audio sounds okay. Display, well, we have to put the subtitles on. I do have to remember that. Brightness should be fine. Opacity is okay. Gameplay. No, I'm gonna keep this at Adept for now. I have several other combat mods. What's up, Sonar? Several other combat mods going. No, we're gonna take these off. Save on travel be the only one. I don't want these. These other ones are bad. Bad for you, okay? Alright. We'll F5. We will be doing the saving of the quick and hard saving only. But he is part of this bandit faction.
Kill him. He talks to me like that again. Get him while he's sleeping. Ooh, poisonous meat. Yeah, see how he likes that.
May have to turn the vocals up for the NPCs just a bit. Voice up. It's about as good as it goes, aside from turning the master up. I was almost going to do the... He is a Breton, so I was almost going to do the Forsworn. And then I thought, well, no.
Pick your pockets now. That's the
You can see Fort of Mall all the way over there. Look at that.
Just take it and go. That sounded much
I figured, you know what? Let's chance it. Let's see what let's see where they throw me. This is actually a pretty nice location to be tossed into, if you think about it. You are pretty much dead square on the map. For all intents and purposes. Look at all my trees. My lovely little trees. So... Yep. This is him.
never enough gold. Just one good haul.
And, these are the blades he'll be wielding. Maybe not necessarily dual wield.
Go to college, Darcy.
I'm thinking more just one-handed and nothing. He will eventually be wielding spells. But for now, we have Taurus and we have the Fetcher's Knife. He's not starting with a lot. But he will be doing a lot of thievery. I think he already took the potions and the stuff in the end table. Yeah. Stuff he can make use with. And I do have to change one other thing. Yeah, magic. Just change my obsidian settings here one more time. Filters. Default. Okay. Cool. Alright. He'll rob his own kind. He has no qualms about that whatsoever. And he likes to drink. He will definitely be imbibing in the skooma, Loki, so no worries there. Right now we're just kind of taking what we can get. Certain things. Depends on what they have. Leeks. He may be doing some... Well, we got some potatoes and leeks. We might be able to make some stews. He is stingy with money. Take out the potato. I think I took everything. Alright. Don't need all the cheese. Not all the cheese. Okay. And obviously things he can't use he won't be taking. So. And as far as graphical mods, you may be wondering, there is a lot going on. You would be right. I'm using RLO for my lighting. Yes, they are animated.
Need something?
It usually does, yeah, wherever you're at, there should be some storage there for you. Some of them give you, it's kind of like camping in the woods where they give you a pack and you kind of have a certain set of gear or loot or miscellaneous things. It's all, you know, contained in one. Mine was in that boss chest that was there. Unfortunately, I was hoping for a different chest, the one below it maybe, but so that's where his stuff was. But it doesn't say my supplies or anything like that. experience. That way doesn't look too interesting. Okay. Of course, the spikes are there. So you may be wondering, what are these rocks? These glorious, glorious rocks. These are a fantastic texture by Winedave. His rum-induced mountains. These are the bright version. Bright 4K. And they have a nice contrast with the landscape, which is also Winedave's. Septentrional, I think. I can't pronounce it. He's better at saying it than I am. We're also using blended roads and blended roads redone by Winedave. Should you get the counter out? That's possible. Ooh, don't like this. Gives me a chance to throw the old, cloak on. His goal is pretty simple. Make money any way you can. Got my buddy there. Starting already. Now, I'm also running several other mods. Am I related to Leonard? Oh, I think his morals are a little bit less than Leonard's. Normally I run ELFX. That is not the case. You're also going to see some rains. You're going to see a lot of rains.
Alright, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Wow.
Nice try, but you don't scare me. I'm not going to ask again.
Yeah, no go. Yep, just a couple minutes.
Of course, I've seen you at the Flagon. My mistake. Good luck out there.
He also likes taking boots. Don't ask me why. It's just something he does. Now, in going over outfits, I happen to fall into this. And Strudel was kind enough to tell me that It was one that she had for one of her characters. I liked it so much. I think we spent about 45 minutes to close to an hour just trying to find something to make him look decent, like a cloak. I couldn't find any other cloak but these fur cloaks from Wet and Cold. So that's what I'm going with. He won't be wearing like a longer cape or like a burlap or linen one. We're gonna go with this. Mainly for aesthetics, and mainly because the hood is a thief's hood. However, that will change somewhere down the road. Tired already. Tired from drinking all that ale and mead. Climb up. There we go. That would be a bad idea. Oh, apparently the wolf's got a death wish. The bandits... Well, what happens is I'm using a mod called Master of Disguise. I should have a bounty on me.
If you know any true son, Legion soldiers gleam like fresh fallen snow and clank like a kitchen. They head this way, we'll know it.
But I should have a bounty in Whiterun, I believe, to start. Go poke it with a stick. There's hanging moss here. See how inviting they are.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid. Everything all right?
Looks like we're gonna have to go around. He's on his way to Riften. I may actually have to turn the difficulty back up just a tiny bit. wasn't sure. I have a couple extra difficulty mods thrown in here, so. So Master of Disguise, what that does is you could dress in an enemy faction's clothes and go unnoticed throughout territory. Mainly helpful for Civil War when crossing into territory, but you if you know the game's what NPCs are in what faction, you can kind of roleplay it off that way too. So, you know, like, for instance, if I don the armor of the companions, but I'm not a companion, I could walk into your Vasker and probably rob them blind with all their stuff. They recognize me as part of that faction. It would probably mean I would have to steal from them, like their armor initially. Yeah, and Master Disguise will normally keep me from getting attacked if I have the garb of the same faction. I don't actually. I think, you know, the reason why she may have said that is because of the shoulder pads of this, but this is Cyrodiilic Thief armor. So, Nightshade. Let's check. So we got Quick Light too as well. Now I know that's going to clip a little bit, but I had to move the money pouch in the back because when I put my cloak on, the coin purse sticks right out the back, and that was more annoying. So I opted for that route. I hope that's okay. Usually if I'm in dungeons, you won't be able to see that anyway. So. And we'll leave it on while we travel. And this is going to be that new night sky, you'll see it. See, we could probably move that off for now. Same with the cloak, even though he's all bloody from the wolf. It happens. Some nice mushrooms here. Fungi make some of the best poisons. And the flowers for, there we go. Flowers for general healing potions. More of them, huh? Yeah, this is what they are. But they do give me livers. Take some meat too, you never know. So yeah, he's got the dagger on the boot. I actually kind of like that. And the fact that it's this type of knife, the fetcher's knife, it makes total sense. Even the weapon itself looks like something that the scoundrel would carry. The sword, on the other hand, is slightly more ornate. So you can see it. Kind of hard to see it right there. But slightly more, but it's a little more plain too, so that's okay. Yeah, fetcher's knife. Yep, absolutely.
suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
No. A little too quick for me. That could only end badly. Oh, jeez. No. We're making out like Bandit with the wolf slivers. Yeah. Yeah, just I'm covered in blood, you know. It's all good. Huh. Check my map. Is that right? Doesn't seem right. Someone's Riften this way. Is it? Let's see. Ah, okay. I see what they're doing. I mean, they're making me. Now it is about time for the traveling light. We'll keep it on. Yeah, he's basically just taking out all the wolf population here. Seems to be the norm, right? Keep rolling down the hill. Ah, you guys can have him. Can't be bothered. Wow, totally missed with that. A little bit different dual wielding. It's been a while. He won't be doing it the entire time. Yeah, covered in blood, right? Tent for the blacksmith to fix, huh? Oh yeah. Interesting. Found one of your secrets. Don't worry, I won't tell.
Since I've been able to hold a pickaxe, and I'm telling you, this mine is drying up.
I'm telling you, you're wrong.
What makes you so sure? What if I'm right?
I know there's think you're right, then you can pack up and leave anytime you like.
All I'm asking is that you clean up once in a while. How you can find anything in your half of the place is beyond me.
I'd rather spend more time in the mine hauling up iron than doing woman's work, keeping the house clean.
I'll have you know I can haul up just as much iron as you in a day, and still manage to clean up my messes.
Think so, huh?
I have, Ren. Yes,
Maybe
I have.
you'd like to put some septums behind that boast.
You have yourself a bet. Everything was going great in Red Belly. Then the damn spiders showed up.
Spiders. Tell me about the mine.
Mining iron takes a lot of strength and special reinforced tools. I must have broken 5 or 6 pickaxes in the last few months alone. But now that I've got Rock Splinter here, I can cut through stone like a hot knife through butter.
Anything else?
Mining iron takes a lot of strength and special
same
reinforced tools.
You're looking at the best miner in Skyrim. Damn place is filled with this reddish mist. Can't see more than 10 feet in front of your face. But when you can sniff out a vein of iron like me, it isn't too much trouble. May the road favor the foolish.
I hope you haven't arrived here looking for work in the mine.
Yeah, keep talking about the mine. What's wrong with it?
Sure, it's full of spiders. That's what's wrong with it. Almost killed Grogmar and me when they showed up. I'm worried that they'll come out of the mine looking for food soon. Then we're in even bigger trouble.
What about the guards here?
Yeah, they're as useless as a fifth wheel on a wagon. Gave me some sort of line about keeping an eye out for enemy soldiers. What's the point in protecting this place if the mine's completely useless? Idiots.
Grogmar. If you pay me, I'll clear him.
Tell you what, keep to your word, and I'll line your pockets with as much as I can scrape up.
Ah, that's what I like to hear. So what about the spiders now?
Moved right in and made themselves at home. Did it overnight. I'm not even sure exactly where they came from. No one's been hurt yet, and they seem to be staying in the mine. But who knows how long that will last. If we can't get back into the mine, our town is sunk.
Than doing woman's work, keeping
I
the
don't
house
want to be
clean.
responsible
I'll
for
have
sending
you
you
know I
to your
can
death.
haul up just as much iron as you in a
Careful in
day,
the mine.
and still manage to clean up my messes.
Think so, huh? Maybe you'd like to put some septums behind that boast.
You have yourself a bet.
I've been cracking rock ever since I've been able to hold a pickaxe, and I'm telling you, this mine is drying up.
I'm telling you, there's all-
They've got guards
Makes you
everywhere.
so
Look at
sure.
this.
What if I'm right?
I know there's ore strewn there. Smell it. You think you're right,
Better
then
get
you
the
can
job
pack up
done.
and leave anytime you
I'm
like.
waiting.
So am I. The blood on the fetcher's knife. That's awesome. Well, that didn't really work out. There's more of them. Of course, he sees me, right? You got me, you fucker. Whoa. Alright. There Stairs do damage. Wow, that stuff is dangerous. Look at that. Still coming. Holy shit. Alright, we gotta get some restoration going. He will use magic. Whoa, I was not expecting that from him. Alright. There you go, Ren, number 1. Yeah, don't get hit with poison. Let me just set up my magic just in case. So you can see how I can get a crushing blow in, but then at the same time, there's more. Now there's more down there, buddy. Whoa. We'll let him handle it. Yeah, Venoms will be much more deadly. Can't leave good wine laying around. The hell would I need a pickaxe for? Got their silks. Job is done. Swap that back over. Time to get paid. Yeah, their poisons are ridiculous. Ah, boy. Oh, you're sitting down, I'm sitting down.
Nasty little buggers, aren't they?
Yep. But they're cleared.
Gone? Every one of them? Why, that's incredible. Finally, we can reopen the mine and put Shore's stone back on the map. Here, please accept this gift as a token of our gratitude.
That's what I like to hear. That little jingle. Don't want to hear about the mine, though, buddy.
Friend.
Enjoy.
All I'm asking is that you clean up once in a while. How you can find anything in your half of the place is beyond me.
I'd rather spend more time in the mine hauling up iron than doing woman's work, keeping the house clean.
I'll have you know I can haul up just as much iron as you in a day, and still manage to clean up my messes.
Think so, huh? Maybe you'd like to put some septums behind that boast.
You have yourself a bet.
Comes the rains again. So let's see here. He's down there. What if that guard is near his house again? Yeah, it very well could be a High Elf's voice. It's like I'm not even stealing. Well, some of the stuff I am. So what can we make here? Cooked liver, cooked canine rack. Sure. Alright. He's gonna steal some. There he is. Jeez. All these wolves, huh? Oh, looks like you got them. got it too, huh? As a bowman. Boys are falling right in your own traps. Ooh, we know what to develop. Perfect. Septums. I know. Easier to rob when I'm dead, right? Following me? No. Let's go this way. How long will they be? Good question. Answer, I really don't know yet. It's the first one. We'll have to see. He needs sleep. He is tired. And he's hoping it's going to be a better day tomorrow. Especially without all these guards here. This is kind of a shit show. Probably put that on, right? Yeah, let's look, yeah, at least a little persuasive.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
Yeah, what's it for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
Brynjolf have you shaking me down again, huh?
Keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
Yeah. At least he's doing his job.
The gate's unlocked. Head inside when you're ready.
I had another run-in with a thief's guild.
Be careful, Lil.
Yoink.
The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Yeah, I meant to grab the hanging moss. Trying to eavesdrop, you know?
Hey, you. I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs.
Yeah, Eren, he's,
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back. So keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
yeah, dirt, huh? Not clean myself.
Then we're speaking the same language.
Of course we are.
Good. So what do you want to know?
Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you.
Brynjolf, huh? Good to know.
Be seeing you around.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to you.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadow, last warning. Pay
Wow.
up or else. All I care about is the gold.
Just a
Everything
little
else
bit of
is
blood. Hope they don't mind.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Yeah?
Hey, Talon, get off your lazy tail and take care of the customer.
Keep your scales on.
I mean, you're right there.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
Yeah, yeah. Just want a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
And a refill of water.
Of course.
So, what's the word around town?
The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside.
Yeah, what have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Too expensive for my blood. See if I can sell her anything. I don't think I need all of the red wine. It's probably the most expensive one. These aren't worth anything. There's some other things to sell.
You want a
I'll
drink?
show you to your room. Right this way.
No, I'm good.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Jeez. These people, right? What's this? It's my friend. I'm ready to pay what I owe. Find me in Riften jail. I will be waiting. Inigo. Alright. Dropping the papers too. Help wanted. Curator Oren Morales is seeking able-bodied adventurers to seek out and recover lost artifacts of historical relevance. Soon to be reopened museum in Solitude. Anyone interested should apply there in person. All deliveries of authentic artifacts will be well compensated. Oren Morales, Curator, Dragonborn Gallery, Solitude. Well compensated. Key words in this letter. Ah.
Huh?
Alright. She went upstairs
Let
somewhere.
me know if there's anything else you need.
Think. She must have. Sure. Yeah. I know. I know. She left the door open. Not my room. My room? Look at this. Well. It's the inebriation's gone. Still gotta clean this blood off me. Yeah, let's get to the market. It's still raining. What the hell? Jeez.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Come to see Balamant perform miracles with steel, eh? What brings you to Balamant today? Repair? Purchase?
Nope, just selling.
The finest weapons and armor.
Let's see what he's got. Not much useful. Aside from the lockpick.
If you need any more smithing work, come see me again, Howard.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Buy some armor and live
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, eh, lad?
Beautiful bauble, gleaming gems.
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
Yeah, and how could you know that?
It's all about sizing up your mark, lad. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway.
What do you mean?
Look how you sniffed out my little scheme at the North Gate. You knew it was a shakedown and you called them on it. That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
it was obvious. So let's talk wealth then, since you seem to be so well acquainted.
Wealth is my business. Help me out, and I can add to yours. Would you like a taste?
Oh. As long as you pay up and you keep your end, I get to keep my blade clean.
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
So what do I have to do?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Tell me some more. So we're planting this on him because...
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently.
Makes sense.
That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
Yeah, he means the blood. Well, I'm not going to ask questions about the job, but I have some things to do first.
I'm ready when you are. Just give the word.
Don't worry, I will.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in no
boy.
time. Or grow back that missing limb with my
Hey.
Palmer blood elixir.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry?
No, but could I interest you in some fine jewelry?
Just what you see here.
Ah, well, I guess it's not that fine, huh? What about this 1-carat diamond? And onyx. You can't have my lockpicks. Imperial Goldsmith's Guide to Pricing and Labor Guide. Interesting. Okay, we'll take that. So, how's business?
Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was troll fat salve, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild.
I get that one, Strudel. Yep. Oh, yeah, that Brynjolf, yep. Yeah, what a dick, right? Alright. Well.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
Landstrider.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
What about you?
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Armor, huh?
You gonna buy something? Or just here for training? Otherwise, move on.
Well. Let's see what you've got.
See for yourself.
Okay. You've got Big Dumb Stick. Mara Charm. Interesting. Well. That, I can use that. You've got beef stew. I do like beef stew. And a Horker tusk. Too expensive. And I would not buy your wooden plate. You could have the scale cloak. Not my first stuff. You can have this, this, this. And, oh boy, I probably should get rid of some of this mead. Too much mead. She doesn't have the good stuff, does she? Illusion. Why do I have a wooden plate? Fair enough, that's all I got. So, how about you tell me about the Thieves Guild?
They'd stop at nothing to take your last bit of food if that's all you had. The Ratway's too good a place.
What's going on, Mr. B? So you treat all your customers like this?
Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better.
Oh. So you have trouble selling your goods then, huh?
Are you serious? I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by.
Now there's a war going on. Dangerous for a merchant to be traveling the roads.
Well, let's all raise a flagon to Ulfric, future king of Skyrim and bringer of poverty to the working class. Say, you look like you could handle yourself. Maybe you can help me, if you're looking for work.
I'd rather not work, but I do like coin. So, what do you need help with?
I need someone to pick up supplies from Naranya, living in Windhelm.
Sure.
Thank you. Just bring it back to me, and I'll gladly pay you for your trouble.
So, what is it? Not that I care that it's illegal, just, you know, ignore that last part of the sentence there.
Don't ask any questions, all right? Just bring it back to me.
Better be worth it.
Over here.
Alright. This rain. Ugh. Let's get out of it. Keep, huh? Troll fat. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is better. He still has the blood on him, though. Ah, they won't mind. I'll just track some blood right in here. Ah, maybe I should,
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you.
I guess wolves, the usual. And you got a guy with the dagger back there. But I'm kind of curious. I keep hearing people talk about this Thieves Guild.
We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all.
Ah, good. Yeah, criminal scum and all. So what about your stance on the war?
While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family.
What of Ulfric himself?
With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come.
Yeah, unlike my, leathers here.
Good journey to you.
And you. And you.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel.
How about you tell me about the Thieves Guild?
I'd hardly call them a guild. More like unorganized rabble. In fact, I wouldn't say they were a threat at all. No, our resources should be spent on preparations for invasion.
Ah, that is true. Well, you have any work for me?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits.
Ah,
Here,
bandits.
take a look at this decree for details.
Nothing good about bandits, right?
You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. What's in here? Let's see here. Yeah. Hey.
Did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't remember.
You, mind if I use that? There we go.
Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the of some delicate experiments.
Right. Delicate experiments, huh? Yep. I'll even close the door on my way out. Nice guy that I am. Into the rain. That might work. This is letting up. There we go. What do you think, Ren? He's not a bad looking guy, hey? Send that one to you special. But, I kinda am in town, so let me look the part a little bit. Alright. Ooh, did I see? Did. Dragon's Tongue.
Looking to stay alive? Why take
These are useful. I'm sure they won't mind me picking a few flowers. calls that a dagger. Look at that. That's a dagger. Now it's on the right side. It's awesome. I love how it does that. Hey.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers.
Aha. Son of the Jarl. And just a dagger? We know what that means.
If you must know, I was practicing in the yard when the guard I was sparring with fainted when I specifically told him to duck. My blade bit right into the stonework next to the keep and needed serious repairs. Thankfully, our smith Balamond works wonders. In fact, if you'd fetch my blade from him, I'd be most appreciative.
So I'd basically be a fetcher. That means two things, by the way, in case you didn't get it. Yeah, I'll get it for you.
Thank you. Do hurry, please.
Ah. Yeah.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah. He did say the smith, didn't he? There we go. It's a little bit better. Right on the left. So let's see, where's this guy? Is he taking a break? Can't walk all the way across the street, right? Yeah, they are. Look at them. Hey.
Come to see Balamond perform miracles with steel, eh?
No. They're here to pick up that kid's sword.
Lazy good for nothing, isn't he? Sent you
guess.
down here when I'm a stone's throw from the keep. Here's the sword. Tell Harald to stop slaying walls, and perhaps his blade will stay in better condition.
Yeah.
If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can catch him before he goes inside. Dumb kids.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
He is still out here. Look at him.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers.
Oh, so you don't want the sword you just told me to get you. Ah, got your attention. Well, here it is.
Took your sweet time getting it to me. Here you go, for your trouble.
Ah, sweet time, huh? Yeah. Rough garnet. Well,
until next time.
A jewel is the jewel. Yeah, until next time. Let's see here.
If this isn't about official city business, you're wasting my time.
Pretty sure we're wasting each other's time. I'll just pick your flowers.
Looking to stay alive?
Alright.
Why take a chance?
Well, Riften. Interesting city.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Protect yourself.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company, I suppose I could do worse.
Visiting Riften? All are welcome.
Bull
at the
is
Temple of
around
Mara.
somewhere, planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara.
Nonsense, huh?
Jewelry.
Let's take a look at the rest of this place.
Looking to stay alive?
Pond Prawn.
Take a chance.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look around.
Alright. See you leave
What are you doing that for? Welcome to the Pond Prawn. What can I do for you?
Looking to see what you have to buy and sell.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Alright. We need to find an alchemist. So I probably don't need these garnets.
Good day.
Can I take this?
Careful with that.
Ah, sorry. Be back for that later.
Genuine Falmer blood elixir for
Can't even see the sign with all this
disappear.
moss. There we go.
To other people's thoughts.
That looks better.
Vegetables as crisp
Don't
as
miss
a
out.
winter's morning.
Purchase a bottle of my genuine Falmer blood elixir. Only 20 centimes each.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
The fungus from the other side. Nope. Damn it. Alright. So, let's take a look here. Hope to even know. You saw nothing. Cured pork. Somebody sees me.
All meats guaranteed clean and free from rotten. Vegetables as crisp as a winter's fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone. All meats guaranteed clean and free from joint. Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
So there's the keep. Okay. Let's see.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Ah. I'm not supposed to be up here.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rockwood.
Guarantee, huh? Axe.
Fresh meats and produce.
I could
Get
be up
them
here, right?
before they're gone.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Yeah, me too. Heard the same thing. Ah, boy.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rockwood.
Take 2 up the ladder. Alright, time to get something to eat.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone. Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning. All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rockwood. Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone. Vegetables as crisp as a winter's
There we
morning.
go. How to get our lay of the land. What you writing?
Hmm? Right then.
Busy. Ah, I get it.
From rockwood.
Probably can't make that.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Lucky.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Ah, so you're a maven. Your name carries weight in Riften.
Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the gods in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
Well then.
Out of my way.
Okay. What a bitch. Let's make ourselves a little more acquainted with the city here. Oh, he's still practicing. Goes the guard. There we go. Just leaving money around. Bad idea. Well, now. Level up. Throw this first one into stamina. Now you'll notice with the first level up we have 3 perks. We will not be gaining perks until level 4 or 5, at which point I will gain 2, and then it will be 1 perk every level, and then every 5 levels I will get an additional perk. So, what shall we spend them on? I definitely think pickpocket would be a good idea. We do have a job to do after all. And I also feel like, you know, not being caught in the process would be nice. Stealth. And whew, that's a tough call. But sell for 10% more. I do like to be persuasive. Fair enough. So, pickpocket, sneaking, and speech. Now, when I level up the next couple times, I won't be getting a perk. That is the way it's designed. It's actually pretty nice. It gives you something to, you know, be fairly rounded out about. And, let's save right here. Save over this. Do they leave any other goodies out here that can make use of? Iron battle axe. Nope. Steel sword. To steal the steel. But I'll take the money. Oh. Fair enough. Probably don't need this quite yet. Let's see, where does this put me? This puts me right by the keep, huh? Looks like I have some access to the keep from here. That's the temple. Can I make it over there? Probably carefully. That's not good. Jeez. There's got to be more of that. Look at this. Covering it up. Looks like they put traps everywhere. Oh, I see what you did here. It is, Mr. B. Semi-stepping out of character, yeah. Yeah, your, I have the uncapper, so I have your uncapper. Your perk progress. I used it with Braven, and I'm absolutely in love with it. So for anybody else that's using the Skyrim skill uncapper, Mr. B's is by far and away the best that I've ever used. Out of the 4 that I've used. I don't think there's any more than that. I think I've tried them all. Far and away. So we are using this here with Merrick. So yeah, let's avoid the did I put healing in? I did. I put it on 3. We're gonna have to change that. Healing is gonna go on to 4. Conjure Familiar will go on to 3, just in case. Okay. Another one, yep. Come on. Bastard. Wow. What was the question? How much do I trust in my jumping ability? Not quite that much yet. Alright, thirsty. 7:30. I think we shall make it an early night for right now. That's a good idea. It's an interesting city, though.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rock.
Let's see. There's an entrance here, wasn't there? Yes, there was. Alright.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull on the seat.
I think I still have that room. I should. Ah, so this will also take me out to the rooftop, won't it? We'll have to do something about that. Let me... Is there a chair? Yeah. There we go.
Hey, Taylor, get off your lazy tail and take care
she's
of
gonna
it.
send him all the way up here. Of course she could see that, right? Because that makes sense. Sure.
Keep your scales on.
Well, he might have beer. Right, I heard him, I heard him. Coming?
You want a drink?
Yeah. So what's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both?
Both. What are these? Hold on a second. I did hear you say you serve special drinks.
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama.
Ah. Cliff Racer, you
Depends.
say, huh?
Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both?
Yeah. Not even that much. Yeah, you know what? I'll just take all of them. And,
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. Let's see. So, A23. Inebriation, huh? Going crazy there, isn't it? Yes, it is. Let's, make sure we close that, so. Alright. Let's try this Cliff Racer. Oh, I'm well hydrated. What was that other one he had? The Velvet Lachance. Also. Inebriation. Okay. And the White Gold Tower. I'm feeling drunk. Well, they did the job. Get a couple hours of sleep, and then mischief begins. And I'm well rested, but I better grab a quick bite to eat. Okay. Nobody go on my room. I was just coming downstairs. Pain in the ass.
What's your problem?
Nighttime. Perfect. I see shiny. This one's gonna be tougher. Damn. Nope. More and the guards will start hearing me. So she's got a strong box too. Okay. There's one over there. It's locked up.
Huh?
Going this way. Oh yeah, the icon sonar. So you have the Celtic animated, right? I'll show you real quick how you get them to work. I don't think the placement matters, but I have mine under Sky UI. So MCM, go to Sky UI, General, and change the category icon theme to Celtic because that's what they are. There's nothing for the disable icon colors, but they'll start default, and that will that'll get them to work for you. So, and then they'll look all, you know, like this. Like I said, I took Dear Diary off, so and I wanted to use them. I thought they looked pretty nice. This one requires a key. It's too little, too bright outside. Let's see. Can I get in here? Yes. Let's do it. Alright. Just to make sure I have a way out of every gate in this city. Unlock as many as we can. Oh, no. You stay shut. You stay shut. Just in case. Who the hell sees me? There is light from over there, I guess. Keep that moss there. Vinegar. Dead end. Yep. So we got a guard there. Let's see if we can get in from the top up here. Ah, thank you. No, I appreciate it. Nothing. Stupid barrel. What's in here? Pumpkins. Where would I put them? Up. That's not gonna work. We tried. Alright. Let's see. Squash. That's why it's so bright. To do this one quick. Damn. There we go. Picking of the locks. Let's see. careful with this one. Curare. Death bells. Paralyzed for 20 seconds. Yes, 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 yes. We will be taking many things here. Much light. Wow, okay. So, do we miss one? Lavender. So they told me how to do this. They said sample them. But they're gonna do stuff to you. Okay. Chicken egg. Chicken feather. Because we're, you know, in real life we always eat things like this. Damage health. There's gonna be a lot going on here. Ironwood nuts. Health fortification. Lavender. Magica. Nightshade. Nightshade's not good. Let's just let's get ready just in case. Pearl. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. Icons are kind of amusing, to be honest with you. Of course I'm hungry. Okay. Let's try the retort first. Can't use this right now. Ammo tower. Alright. Damage health. 5 points per second for 1 second. That's not that good. Fortified speech. Could come in handy.
That's a good concoction. But keep trying new things. Alchemy rewards inquisitive minds.
So he's just kind of hanging out here, huh?
You're not supposed to be in here.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, all the alchemy. Gonna go good with the skooma. Alright. Fish barrel.
lost?
They're all awake. What the hell? Oh yeah, I'm lost. How are you?
I run the meat and produce stand at the market. Come by and see me if you want some of the freshest food you've ever eaten.
Oh. Absolutely.
Keep your belly full and your shoulders strong.
Yes, that's what I say too. Get the hell out of here. These people ever sleep? Get it, it's 5 a.m. That's a bust. I'm not even gonna try with him. He's right there. Time to rethink this. Well. Just get back up there. Bit thirsty, huh? Yeah.
Riften's under my protection. You watch yourself now.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see here. Goes this way to get back, right? Over. And then I can get back to my room right through here.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
She must be talking to somebody downstairs. Alright, we'll get a couple more up. Oh, you gotta be already kicking me out. Bitch. Boy. Oh. Let's see if I can cook anything. Apple cabbage stew, huh? Why not? Tomato juice. Bacon! Oh, yeah, there we go. Skyrim officially has bacon. That's it, play's over. Skyrim has bacon, I'm done, I'm going to bed. Good night, guys. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Red wine. Okay. And, yeah, being early morning, let's, maybe over here. Kind of keep my eye
Hey,
on
Taylor,
things.
get off your lazy tail and take care of the customer.
Keep your scales on.
I just want to eat my bacon in peace. And 9 strips of it. Let's see here. Tomato juice. No, I don't need to be talking to you, Talon. So, about that thing.
What wasn't I clear about?
Just tell me again when we're doing this to Branche.
We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days.
Fair enough.
I'll be at the market come morning. You better be there too.
Hour and a half. Gives me some more time to look around a little bit. So let's see, they're all waking up
Jewelry
at this
with
point.
legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
I did get some of those enchanty type items. I can get rid of them. Probably can't sell them. There's some enchanter in here. Yep, there we go. Ooh, although she's sleeping too. So let's see, boots of grit. Yes. Okay. Let's see if I can do the alchemy thing here. Not worth that much. But it's money, right? Just start mixing random stuff. Night Eye. Conjuration spells. Ooh, that's a good one. Save the death bell. How about Dragon's Tongue? Garlic. Yes. Garlic. Salt. It's worth even less. 100%. Ooh, there we go. Really valuable. Let's rid of those. Maybe some of them will buy some of this stuff. Let's see, does she have ale? Oh, that would be nice to have. Let's see. That's very valuable. Not worth it. Not worth it. And they've seen me come in, so that doesn't make sense. That is a good idea, Mr. B. Ah.
Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind? Everything I've got on display, really.
Let's see if he'll buy anything for me. Alright. The Night Eye, huh? Might hold on to that. All this Magicka stuff. I do not need it. More than welcome to it. And resist disease, I don't need this many of them. Maybe just one. That's a lot. Try to keep it to a minimum here. Okay.
Everything I've got on
Curiosity,
display,
let's see what
really.
you have.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
No. Probably all my stuff. Yep. Bible of the Deep Ones. Nope, we're good. Would like that painting though.
Keep your eyes to the road.
Fair enough. Alright, well. We still have some time to kill. It's almost 8 o'clock. Brynjolf should be out here to meet up with us shortly. So I think it's a perfect time for me to take a break for a little bit. Obviously I'm not going to let the clock wind down. Take a little bit of a break and come back in a little bit. We got about 3 minutes. Brynjolf should be there. So let me just make a hard save here. I'll tab out, I'll put an away message up, and I will see you guys in about 10 minutes or so.
fine jewelry here.
Alright.
The
said
fairest
meet him at
prices
8
and the
a.m..
highest quality in Skyrim.
Ah.
Beautiful
he's-
apples and gleaming gemstones over here.
Oh.
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only 20 septims each.
20 septims?
Okay, lad. Ready to make some coin?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's get this started.
Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention.
Everyone.
You need to hear this.
Let's see.
Gather round, dog.
Just in case. Of course,
This way,
they can
everyone.
see.
Come over here.
What is it this time?
Patience, Blanchet. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you left out.
That is about the Vindsvept, and it turned out to be crushed nerve root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Valma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of
Just in case.
Imagine the power that coursed through their veins. How did you get that there? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine.
So let's see here. Magus80 silver ring, huh?
Filthy pickpocket.
Huh? No, no, no.
I'll let you live. How much does it cost?
Well,
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
He gives other merchants a bad name.
Throw back that missing link.
didn't quite go as
This
planned.
is just what I need right now. 20 coins? No one has that much.
Please hurry. I only have a few bottles left.
That wisp essence didn't help.
Didn't bloody my shirt. Let's try that again. Oh,
Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish.
totally didn't take anything from
What
him.
a waste of time. Damn. I knew I shouldn't have waited.
Winter's morning.
And not a speck of blood. Maybe we should chat over here.
Buy some armor and live to tell about
Exotic
it.
ingredients, I have them all.
Oh, you want to stay there, huh? Fine.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch.
Well, yeah, second time's the charm, you know what they say. So, tell me what's been going on.
Nah. My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it.
Yep. Well, do what I can. I think I can handle it.
All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
Beneath the Ratway, huh? Alright.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Let's see here. Just fill my water skin. Could have been all that mead, wine.
All right, Franche. Try out your pockets. We know you have it.
Oh, this should be rich.
What are you talking about?
Don't play stupid. I said turn out your pockets. Now.
I'm telling you, I don't... Wait, what's this?
Buy some armor and
This
live
isn't
to tell
mine.
about it.
Gemstone.
That's right.
Over
It
here.
isn't yours. You're under arrest, Franche.
This is insane. I didn't steal anything. I never saw this ring before in my entire life.
We can do this one of two ways. You can walk up with me to the keep, or I can drag your lifeless body. Your choice.
But I... Very well.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Huh.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian.
Well, that went well. Okay.
Swimship.
Copper
Buy some
pearl
art.
earrings, huh? See how terrible these look on me.
And live to tell about it.
Vegetables
Or
as
not.
crisp as a winter's morning.
Good to know. Alright. Where are these? Oh, I don't want to talk to them, too. He said beneath.
Beautiful baubles. and
Protect
green
yourself right.
gemstones
Buy
over
armor
here.
from Relka.
Butterflies. Different color dragon top. That would probably be it.
Legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
All meat guaranteed clean and free from rot.
Ah, there's a lot of garlic. So, you never know. Alright. There's a little tulip down here. Okay.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby? I've gotten us this far.
This far? We're living in a sewer. You said we'd have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now.
You worry about bashing people's heads in. I'll worry about the guild, okay?
Okay, okay.
I'm going to check the entrance to the Ratway. Be right back.
Hide, 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 hide. Hide, hide, hide. Be dealing with cronies down here too, huh? Got your septums. You bleed out right there. What about your friend, huh? Let's see here. Paralyze. Might be able to get away without anything, you never know.
Aha!
Down you go. We'll take that next level up. You can go right into health. Beautiful. It's oh, that's right, no perks. That's right. Force of habit. to squash right out. There's more of them, jeez. Alright. Garlic. I think I have enough garlic for now. Septum. Just in case.
Is someone there?
Bum.
Just getting jumpy, I guess.
Yep.
Huh? I'll get you.
Didn't like that. Take your ale. Ooh, these are nice. Look at these. I can always use more wine. Alright. Alright, alright. Ooh, that's probably what I'm throwing these things out here. Look at this. Potion of fatigue. Ah, wine. Don't mind if I do. What do we have here? Jerky. Kinda like bacon. And, you know. Don't think he'll be needing the meat. Let's see. Yeah. Smart one. That's smart enough. Jeez, that's bloody. So in case you guys are wondering, this is the Garrett stuff. We're gonna leave this here for now. Huh. Okay. Beggar. Probably could have used that a little while ago, couldn't I have? Empty barrel. Empty barrel. few to burn. Doesn't seem like there's anybody else here. Did we find it? We're close. Right there. Son of a bitch. There. Just in case. We'll make sure. Okay. Interesting hand. Better not be taking their stuff. Place is officially a shithole. Not the only thing of value.
Give it up, Radio. Those days are over.
I'm telling you, this one is different.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Vex, Mercer, you're all part of a dying breed. Things are changing.
Dying breed, eh? What do you call that, then? Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Yeah. Well, was pretty easy to get here.
Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
Deadbeats, eh? What'd they do?
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways.
Okay. And these deadbeats are...
Kirava, Ursi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization.
Gotcha. So how do you want it handled?
Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business.
I'm assuming I'm getting a cut?
Of course you'll get a cut. We take care of our own. Now, if you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Get going.
Details. Could be helpful. Alright, so... guess we'll start at the top. Tell me about Kirava.
Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning.
Ah, Talon Jay. Gotcha. And how about Bercy?
He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude.
Smash the urn, Bercy. Got it. And, Helga. Tell me about her.
Helga is a devout follower of Dibella and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave.
Gotcha. Alright.
I'll be here when you're done.
Hey there.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
Well then. Fair enough.
Have anything for us?
No, we just got done talking. How about you?
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
I've got coin. Do you have anything for sale?
Take a look.
Let's see here. Some more of that blood wine, huh? How am I doing for alcohol? Let's see, I know I stole some. Let's do this. Let's get rid of all this. He's not getting my bacon. Some garlic. Don't think I need that much garlic. Got 20 of them. And looks like that's it. Okay. So tell me a little bit more about the Thieves Guild.
We don't know you, so we've got nothing to talk about.
Huh.
How about you finish the job Brynjolf gave you?
Have anything for
There.
us?
It's one of those. Secrecy. Just turn that light off there. Haha. Breakneck speed looking back at the screen, Strudel. Alright, so the way was this way. Is he sitting there? Pull the lever? Just in case. So, ooh, toasty. You and Bones there can share a space. And just don't want anybody tripping over that. Slipping on the blood, or you know what? Screw it. So, 3 of them, huh?
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
So let's think about this. Let's go up here. Up.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Let's go back over this way. So Carava's in the bean barn.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Don't know where the other 2. I saw Bercy's shop. Helga I haven't met yet. This will start at the end.
Need something?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah. Talon. So, let's play this smart. So, how did you meet Carava?
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
This could be a win-win for me. Money and information. Alright, I'll find those for you.
I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you.
Favor, huh? Wow. Tell me a little bit more about the wedding ring
Every
if it's
Argonian wedding proposal
expensive.
band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. 1 for the husband, 1 for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives.
Alright. And while I have you here, you might want to talk some sense into her.
With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people.
Oh, no, of course not, of course not. So, help me convince her to pay, and there won't be a problem.
Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought.
Nah, of course, this is just business. Just business.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Okay. Attending to that post there, I see. Okay.
You want something from me?
We're good. We're good. So, Kirava.
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin first.
No. Just wanna see if you're ready to pay Brynjolf what you owe him.
No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn.
Oh. Maybe I should visit that farm inside Morrowind, huh?
How could you possibly know about it? Please,
you know.
my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them.
Alright, pay up, and I'll forget all about it.
Very well. Here, take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble
Sure,
from me.
have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Alright. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Let's see here. Who's the other one? Yeah, other things to attend to, huh? He was down this alley, wasn't he? He was... Oh yeah, that's right. I took the hanging moss off his shop. Okay, let's see. So he's got some stuff here. I think I saw something about these shadow marks.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. Oh, he spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Not enough about himself, huh? Let's see what you guys have here. Books. Books, potions, yeah. Very nice. Very nice. That's about over here. We got some food. Some other stuff. Oh, you got an opportunity over there, huh? What is this? Can I buy this? I'd like to buy that.
So, can I interest you in anything today?
Oh yeah, that urn, and I have a message from Brynjolf.
What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message?
I think you know what it is.
You're gouging me for what little coin I make, and you can't even protect yourselves? Ridiculous.
Oh no, we can protect ourselves.
Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften.
Keep saying you people, huh? Alright, yeah, I'll back off. Not a big deal, you know. Don't have any coin, but I can see that nice gem.
Now I have
right
a lot
there.
to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave.
Yep. Time to leave. Yeah, time to leave.
I can't believe you're doing this. Stop!
What isn't happening?
No! You're going to break it!
Oh my word.
Okay. Well.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell Brynjolf he'll just have to make do without my toy.
Alright, well.
You're going to break it!
Oh my word.
Well, I already did break it. So,
No! That urn was priceless.
well, now it's broken. Want me to break anything else?
All right, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold. And leave me in peace.
Gold, huh? Yeah, nice. Hey,
I hope you're here for friendlier reasons now. After all, I'm all paid up.
Right. Okay. Yeah, friendlier reasons. Let's see, what do you have for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Okay. Didn't have 100 gold, yeah. Took it out of that, 1603 you had. See how it works. Alright, that's fine. No harm, no foul. Let's see. Interesting. So he's got the amethyst, huh? Too expensive. Nice cloak. Alright.
I hope Brynjolf chokes on his gold.
Oh.
Be careful.
Of course you do. So we have one more. One more. Let's see.
Wait. I know you. Until next time.
No. There you go. Was it here? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Nice amulet.
It's you. Please, don't hurt me.
Me? Well, you knew I was coming, so... You know, standard routine. Message from Brynjolf.
I know who you are. You've been terrorizing the entire city. Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment.
Oh, nice. Simple.
Look, I got the message. What else did you want?
That's about it.
Just leave me in peace.
Fair enough. Wow. 3 up, 3 down. 1 broken urn. 1 bribe.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Hard.
Protect
So much better than going around. Just wonder what happened with this guy. Let's just put you over there. What's that? Septum. Mine. Back in. So they're waiting around.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that.
Yep.
Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
And here's what they owed us.
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return.
Money, huh?
Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
These, huh? Toxin. Well, yeah. Alright. Fair enough, they're expensive. So, what's next then?
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit.
As long as I'm getting paid, I'm in.
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here.
And, so before we go, I have to ask you.
What's on your mind?
So, word's your outfit not doing so well. Any merit to that?
We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
May as well.
I think you better listen to Mercer and Brigno first. We can talk later.
Sneaky.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources. No. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. Do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
Good. Then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a minute. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. So let him prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me.
Alright, so how do I get my cut of the spoils?
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean.
As I'm
You can't turn a profit by
not
killing.
even paying
You
attention
should talk
to you.
with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Armor, awesome. Alright, tell me a little bit more about Golden Glow.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arangoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
So what's the catch?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, I gotta ask you this though. I kind of know this, but tell me, what's so important about the clients?
The guild depends on an arrangement of influential people to keep things running smoothly. Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious trouble.
Alright, so what do you want me to do about this Arangoth?
Maven prefers that Arangoth remains alive.
Maven.
If he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
Maven, huh? Tell me a little bit more about Golden Glow. There's gotta be more than that.
Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arangoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place.
What, no Riften guards?
Aye. Arangoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go.
This is probably asking a little too much, but how do I destroy the beehives? Although, I think I have an idea.
They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke.
Well, you know, that and missing valuables. Yeah, why not level the entire estate?
I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar metering, which would cut into her profits.
So she's the influential client, yeah. Put 2 and 2 together.
We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arangoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arangoth and bring in a huge payout.
Yeah, I ran into her in the street, so how dangerous is it to cross her?
Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the 4th era in prison.
Fair enough.
You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Alright. Ah, boy. Let's see what we have here. Guild chest, guild chest. Food, yeah. Possible rivals. Brynjolf, I'm certain there's some kind of rival thieves guild manifesting itself here up in Windhelm. As soon as things settle down with your own, why don't you send somebody up here to investigate? I think you'll find I can open quite a few doors for the guild once you've re-established yourself up here. Remember, friends are difficult to come by these days. Don't disappoint me. Unsigned. Why would it be? From Mercer. Brynjolf, this Golden Glow Estate situation is getting out of hand. I want you to find someone capable to take care of it. Maven Blackbriar's breathing down my neck. I just can't have that right now. Send Vex if you have to, but I want it handled immediately. Mercer. Oh. Guess we see how that went. So. Guild chest. Guess we could Shadow Marks. This is the book I saw. Read that later. So I guess they don't mind if, you know, hide armor of looting. All looks good. What about here? Ooh, butter. Can always use butter. Wheat flour. And, take some of that. Mind if I do? Alchemy bench. Nice. There's the boss man. Second time I've seen that book. Let's read this. Nightingales. Fact or Fiction by Wilhelmina Roth. Mention the nightingale to any thief worth his salt, and he'll laugh in your face. They'll tell you that supposed avengers of the Daedric Lord Nocturnal are nothing but fictional characters who live nowhere else but within tales designed to scare young footpads into doing what they're told. But are they fictional or simply misunderstood? Well, it's true that most scholars would scoff at the notion of a holy sect appearing within the normally unethical and unorganized rabble that is the Thieves' Guild. Evidence suggests such a group existed at one time, within the borders of Skyrim. 120 years before the publication of this tome, a corpse was discovered wearing a strange suit of armor that was described as Forged Midnight. The tattered armor bore a crest of some sort, the symbol of a bird embracing a circle undetailed blackness. The remains and the armor was taken to the College of Winterhold for study, but mysteriously vanished only a day after it arrived. The crest from this armor was circulated around Skyrim for years, but identification proved almost impossible. Then the most unlikely of sources, a prisoner incarcerated within the mines of Markarth, claimed that it was the mark of a group of thieves who called themselves the Nightingales. When pressed for more information, the prisoner claimed that the Nightingales were warriors of Nocturnal and performed her bidding without question. He claimed his source was someone he knew within Thieves' Guild of Skyrim, but he refused to identify them by name, so his story was quickly dismissed. The second piece of evidence, pointing to the existence of the Nightingales, exists to this day just outside Riften. Discovered at the terminus of a short pathway off of the main road stands a stone of unidentified blackened material. Carved into its face is the same avian symbol previously found on the dark suit of armor. To those that subscribe to the existence of the Nightingales, this was thought to be some sort of meeting place. To others, the symbol was once again dismissed as a hoax or simply a diversion created by the Thieves' Guild. The final and most controversial sample of evidence is a passage found scrawled on the inside of a cell wall in Whiterun. The cell had previously been occupied by a Dunmer named Lorthus. The cell had previously been occupied by a Dunmer named Lorthus, was incarcerated for murder, and was set for execution. After the deed was performed and Lorthus' cell was examined, the following was found etched into one of the stone blocks. Take my hand, Lady Nocturnal, for it's my will to serve you. As a nightingale, I'm born anew. When thy past echo our triumph. This is the first and only time that a solid connection between Nocturnal and the Nightingale has been made. The unusual nature of this passage, the religious connotations toward Nocturnal, made by a career criminal, kept discussions lively for years regarding the possibility of this group actually existing. Sadly, since not a single piece of evidence beyond this has surfaced to date, this exciting discovery faded into obscurity, and the debate subsided. With these scant samples of evidence, conclusions are difficult to formulate. All we're left with are more questions than answers. Can religion and thievery coexist? Does the Daedric Lord Nocturnal have active agents roaming Skyrim with a, no doubt, nefarious purpose? Does the Thieves Guild have extensive knowledge of the Nightingales, but remain sworn to secrecy? Perhaps one day the answers to these questions will be revealed, but at present it falls to you, the reader, to decide whether the Nightingales are fact or merely fiction. Huh. Well, that's an interesting read. Whoa. An odd chill enters the room. Follow the Daedric Prince Nocturnal. She's the oldest Daedra, known as the Mistress of Mysteries, the Unfathomable, and Lady Luck. Pray to remove bounties for lesser crimes. Tenants pickpocket mysterious coin purses, pick locks successfully, pray only at night, preferably in darkness. Those skilled at sneak are most deserving of my favor. Huh. Whoa. Fortune favors me. .56% favor. Oh, I am thirsty. Alright, let's see here. We have some ale, some stew, an apple, and I'm good. Wow. Eyes open. Keep your eye on Sapphire. There's more to her than meets the eye. Shadow marks. The barrel. Soberries. Don't have those. Let's see here. Yep. Arrows. Inebriation, huh? What's up, fellas? Don't mind me. The boss said I could do it. Did everything? Search. Yep, okay. Alright, so who do we talk to? To Amelia, he said. She has armor for us. Okay. Amelia is, let's see. Spoke with her before. Ah. Tamelia.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Ooh. Go on.
I'm the fence down here. You can buy anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Wow. Anything else you don't charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Alright, fair enough.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
Awesome. So, don't mind me, just let me, take a look here. Yep. That could definitely be. Let's give this a little try on here, let's see.
Until next time.
Okay. Now let's see here. Now that I'm proper. Turn that light off. Well, probably need the light on this soon. Not bad, huh? The dagger fits, yep. Sword might be a little much. Turn that off here. Where'd she go? She said she's the fence.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild.
Lookouts,
I watch
huh?
Delvin's back.
Okay. So, let's see if I could sell you anything.
I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Okay. Coin and merchandise. You could definitely have these earrings. I don't like them. I think I disenchanted one of these, so you can have the other one. And I don't think I'll be needing this. Leather hood. And, let's see. Wow, I did steal a lot already. I don't need magic, I don't think. Yeah. Poison, huh? Now let's see what she has. Plus dagger. Dagger of fatigue. Dagger of sparks. Damn bows. Just the stuff I gave her, huh? Potion of Night Eye. Oh, that's about all. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Well. So it is that we make a new save. And I believe that'll be it for the evening, everybody. Episode 1 went pretty well. This is going to be a pretty fun character. Merrick wants wealth. He really doesn't care how he gets it. He does not like being imprisoned. He has his guild armor here. We're definitely going to be keeping this. However, now, as you notice, I had a very similar helm with, I'm sorry, not helm, the hood, the Forester Brown, which is identical, right? With no enchantment. Well, the Thieves Guild is better rating and price are 10% better. So, I'm gonna favorite this. I'm gonna unfavorite this. There should be 5, I think. And then, of course, we have our cloak, which is 6. So quickly, you know, just in case. Oh, yeah, Legacy. Yeah, Legacy is going to be a focus on it. There's 3 or 4 things he'll be doing. Let me just make sure he's fed. Apple cabbage stew, bacon, bacon. Bacon goes with everything. Okay. And he'll need sleep in a little bit. It's 11. Oh, 11 in the morning. What I'll do next time is wind up grabbing, well, we'll talk to some other members of the guild here. We do have to introduce ourselves to everybody, including Dum Dum standing behind me there. And, yeah, we'll go from there. The general plan is Nesbitt is supposed to release, well, you know, he said tentatively, the end of February, so basically a month. Regardless of whether or not Solitude is done, if I am still playing this character, I will continue to play this character. I'm going to copy this profile to make a second one for a second character. Obviously, something completely different than Merrick here. But we'll have to figure out what that's going to be. I don't have anything else planned, to be honest with you. I don't have any, you know, I have some stuff written down, like, you know, snippets of ideas for a character, but if I'm not going to be doing it for a month, I'm really not going to focus on it. I have other things to focus on here. Merrick came together really, really well, I think. The fact that we were able to, you know, live stream the testing, to make sure we got everything down. Like I said, I had the only 2 or 3 issues I ran across throughout the whole entire part of it was the 2 blackface bugs. The blackface were caused by Moral Loot Ultimate, and also subsequently Moral Loot SE. I took Ultimate out, and that also freed up a ton of patches. So I threw SE in, thinking, you know, maybe, you know, different Moral Loot. Nope, same issues. So we had the issue with the guards armor, where they were reverting back to vanilla except for their hoods, and then they were wearing, like, you know, shorts, basically, with cloth boots, and their vanilla armors. They looked really silly. Like they were gonna go do yoga. You know, except for, you know, the leather cuirass. That got fixed. There's a bug. Well, it's not really a bug, but it's just a conflict of mods between Windsong and certain NPCs, or anything that makes edits to the NPCs or the races. Moral, it was one, and like obviously the guards armor. There's tons of guards armor in the game, tons of guards. I was even able to add back Perfectly Legionnaire. So I have guards armor replacer, the one I used to use. I have Perfectly Legionnaire, so we get the best of those 2. And then the rest of the, you know, the armor retextures, everything else, and it looked good. I just dropped them lower in the load order. There's no conflicts, and I'm also running Mr. B's unique loot. So moral loot's completely gone. So we're running Mr. B's, his any for any tweak for the uncapper, which I absolutely love. And I will be publishing this list probably later tonight or tomorrow. This is one definitely to save. Definitely to save if you guys want to try it out. This is my mod total got down to I think about 414. My plugins are somewhere around 220-ish. Don't quote me on that. You'll see it when you see it. It's a 60 frame per second with Rudy the whole entire time. It doesn't matter where I go. I playing it here on this side, I actually don't mind the lighting at all. I like RLO. I like it a lot more than I thought I was going to. You're gonna have the odd flicker here and there, and there's only a couple compatibility patches, but TPOS2 patches for it. So instead of dealing with the catch-22 awesome headache that ELFX can be, and even though I do think ELFX is still probably the best interior lighting mod, immediately with RLO I see a massive difference, and it's right now to me it's just as good from what I've seen. It could stand to be a little bit darker on the interior, but that's my only gripe with it. Only gripe. Nighttime lighting is actually darker than ELFX, even though people say it's the opposite. If you're outside, it's definitely darker with RLO, which I like. So I'm gonna have to compensate that with, carrying torches now. I have my quick light, the little lantern there by the coin purse. So, yeah, I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. Like I said, I'm probably gonna have to get on the schedule with this guy. As much as I would love to do a stream every night, that's probably not viable. But it'll probably be a couple times a week. And then if I'm bored and people want me to, I will. So, yeah, Legacy. Legacy's definitely going to be a focus. Like I said, I don't know how long it's going to run. So even if Solitude comes out, I'm not re-rolling a character. At least not on this profile, not on this guy. I'll have to come up with something completely different, which means maybe maybe the female Redguard. I don't know yet. I'll have to think of something else. Like I said, I wanted to do an Argonian, because Argonians are my favorite races. Or my favorite race in Elder Scrolls lore. And I never really got to, but I may do that. So we'll have to see. But like I said, right now I'm going to concentrate on him. He's fun to play. Especially when you start like this, you're an outlaw. I immediately already have a bounty in Whiterun. So when you start as an outlaw in the wild, you have a bounty in that hold. So, and I believe Valtheim Towers are still considered Whiterun. Although it could be East March too. I'm not 100% sure. I forget what the banner is. So maybe it's East March. Maybe if I do a job at Windhelm, they'll attack me on sight, or they'll try to accost me. Criminal scum and all that. But the only other thing is, if I'm not voicing him to sound as devious as he is, I just getting over the cold, and I'm not as good at voicing as other people. I wish I could. I can do some, but it takes a lot out of me to do it. It takes a lot out of me. I can make it believable. It's just I'm drained when I'm done. Like my vocal cords are shot, so I'll be using my regular voice. Kind of just, pretend. It's the best I could say. Yeah, even, you know, when you hear him, when you hear me speak, just, you know, remember that he's not a nice guy. He's out to do whatever he can to earn, well, not earn, to acquire wealth. And you know, if murder's part of it, I know it's against the guild here, but you know, what they don't know is not going to hurt them. That's how he sees it. And will that lead him to the Brotherhood? Maybe. We'll have to see. I kept the fur, my starting gear, right? So this is my bandit gear. So if I'm wandering, or if I'm like, you know, traveling to do a job, you may see me don the fur armor set. And because I have Master of Disguise, normally enemy bandits that would, you know, attack me on sight would see me as a bandit. So, you know, I would essentially become part of the bandit faction. It's a nice way to bypass all that. If I'm doing a stealth mission and I can't have my cover blown. Yeah, we're gonna have a couple sets of, you know, a couple outfits. Obviously, Thieves Guild, we're gonna definitely hold on to this. The hood is now my standard gear here. I won't be getting rid of the Forester hood. It only weighs 2. I'm gonna hold on to this. And then I look at it like his Cyrodiilic thief armor would be now his traveling gear. If I find something better. Now you did see the Garrett thief armor in the Ratway on the way in. We're gonna pretend like we didn't see it. I was just showing it because that's you know where the sets are located for you to choose from. Or I could, you know, obviously console command it in, but I threw it in there just to see. I wanted to see what he would look like. That may be something we wear later on too. And then I have a couple sets for what I consider end game. And then after that, he won't be changing sets, but he will always carry a couple sets of clothing and armor with him. Hence the backpack. That's my reasoning for that is valuables and his, you know, what's the best way to say it? Incognito sets would go in the backpack. Pretty much everything else he carries on him in pockets. So, and I don't know. I'm quite liking the dagger on the boot option. You can see it. You can see it here. Let's see. Well, let me get into the better light here. I know I was showing it off before, but I wasn't sure how many people were there. You can see the flicker here. That's fine. You know, stuff like that's not going to bother me. Just because it's a, you know, an interior cell. Plus, I have Opulent Thieves Guild going on. On this character, yeah, I absolutely love that the dagger fits so nicely on the boot. Plus the Fetcher's Knife. So I don't plan, even though I have a bunch of mods that add a ton of weapons to the game, he'll probably keep that dagger. We may upgrade it, and he may use a backup in the meantime. Well, that one's being upgraded because he's going to have the smiths obviously take care of his stuff. So while he's wearing his, you know, Thieves Guild leathers, this Cyrodiilic thief armor would be, you know, smithed by mostly by Balamant. I think Balamant's going to do most of his smithing.
Before we begin, I want to make 2 things perfectly clear.
Okay.
1.
Yeah. She just came up and she wanted to touch my butt. That's what she wanted to do. We're gonna go with that. So that's it for episode 1, guys. I know I started to ramble here at the end, but I just wanted to explain kind of the direction and thought process with this character. Like I said, maybe tomorrow I will. It's 50-50. 50-50. We'll have to see. I have something to do in the afternoon, so it'll probably, if I do, it'll probably be in the evening unless I'm busy, or to be honest, unless I'm tired. The weekend pretty much drained me this weekend with basically streaming the setup, testing, dealing with things in real life here. So we'll have to see. If I'm feeling good, yeah, absolutely, you know. But I won't go as late as it's, you know, it's 1:15 in the morning here for me. I won't go nearly as late. I'll try to keep it on a cap. I think if I stream, I'll definitely cap it at 3 hours. I know I've gone longer in the past, and if I plan on going longer than 3 hours, I'll let everybody know ahead of time. So, because I know it's hard to sit there. You know, especially if it was like, you know, 2 days in a row of like 3-hour streams, it gets to be a lot. So I understand that. But that's it for me. Everybody, thank you for joining me. We already saved, so that's all good. I'm gonna exit out of here. You guys are beautiful. I appreciate you joining me, and hopefully this is the start of an awesome play. So everybody take care, and I'll see you later. Have a good night. Bye.